This video is brought to you by Skillshare. Howdy everybody, my name is Tommy. I am a puppet maker. In this video, we will be learning how to accessorize your crewmate or imposter puppet. Please be sure to check out the link in the description below if you want to learn how to make this. I have a full tutorial on how to make an imposter puppet. So it's just some of the things that we will be making. We'll be making hats. So this is actually the eyeball lamp or the eye lamp that the crewmate is wearing. Here, let me show you. This is not really a crewmate. This is the imposter. So yes, I got a video. Yeah, moving tongue, pretty creepy. So this game, you can actually accessorize, customize your crewmate. This is pretty cool. So this is actually the eyeball lamp. I think that's kind of cool. And we even have a Viking hat, a police cap. I actually kind of like the police cap, and a top hat. And I went with the white one, but I'll show you how to make the black one. All you have to do is just paint it a different color. So this game is from Among Us. So let's start accessorizing. Enjoy. And have fun. Work safe. So let's start off with a dapper looking top hat. Okay, so you're going to trace around a large circle. And take your masking tape and you're going to cut out the middle. I'm just eyeballing this. I am not measuring. I'm just pretty good at eyeballing things. Ha. Okay, now we're going to cut this out and then we're going to cut out the middle. Just a reminder to be careful when using scissors. They are very sharp. Always cut away from yourself, especially your fingers. I'm going to cut the middle out. Then we're going to take some cardboard and we are going, so just grab a strip. I'm going to cut out a small strip. Please be careful with your scissors. Okie dokie 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 doo. Now we're going to roll it. You want to actually be able to just fit it on the inside of this circle you cut out. Like that, and then you put your cutout on top of here. So we'll just tape that all together and you will have a dapper top hat. Woohoo! Very nice. Nice. Fair enough. Yeah, this is going to interfere. Just careful when you do this part. This could be a little tricky. Not so much, but always good to be careful. Careful, but have fun. That's the right way to do it. I'm just going to tape this on. And once this is covered up, it'll look a lot better. But now you have a top hat. Okay, paper mache, paper mache, paper mache. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to mix 1 part glue, 1 part water. I'm using white glue. So we're going to demonstrate with the top hat. So you're going to cover up the surface area, get it all wet. Then you're going to grab some tissue paper or toilet paper. I am using toilet paper. Works quite well. And you're going to cover up the wet surface area. And then once you do that, you're going to brush glue on top of it. On top of the top hat. On top of the top hat. On top of the top hat. But yes, you're going to brush glue on top of it. Just make sure the toilet paper is completely wet, but don't make it too wet, otherwise you're going to start to rip and tear it, and that's not good. And then you're going to put on another layer and do the same thing. So you want to keep doing this until you have about 3 layers on cardboard, and on newspaper you want to have about 5. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so we're going to be painting the top hat. You can paint it black, you can paint it white with a black stripe on it. You can paint it whatever color you want. Remember, this is your project. That's it. That's all you have to do to make a black top hat. I think I'm going to make a white one because I've made a lot of black top hats. I want to have a white one. Well, I'm going to show you how to make a captain's hat or a military hat or a police hat. They're usually just, they're the same shape but different colors. We are going to roll some cardboard. Now we're going to draw a special shape here. We're going to cut this out. So it's just kind of like a hill. Now we are going to roll this. Roll with the corrugation, not against it. Might be just a little too big, but that's okay, we can adjust that. I'm going to tape it together. And it should look like this. Raised up here and lower at the bottom. Okay, now you should have something that looks like this. And then what we need to do is we need to put just trace the top on a sheet of cardboard, and we're going to cut it out. Like this. We're going to cut it out. Put it on top here. So like that, you can just put some tape around it if you want. Now we're going to just add a little cardboard around the top here. Just, I'll show you. We're going to just tape that on. And then we're going to add a visor at the bottom from that circle we cut out. So we're just going to need a half moon shape. Just careful when you're cutting. Keep your fingers out of the way. Keep your fingers out of the way. There, a half moon, or a crescent moon, I guess. Not a half moon, that is definitely a crescent moon. And we're just going to put that down here. Cool. And this came down. I wanted to just tape that into place. That's what it should look like. It'll look a lot better once it's covered in paper mache, but yeah, that's how it's done. I might have made it just a little too big, but that's okay. You can lower that if you want, if it bothers you. You know what? I think I will. I think that's just a little bit too high. So I'm just going to take this off and I'm just going to trim the bottom. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. And that's what you should have. Not that hard. When you're satisfied with the shape of the hat, cover it in paper mache. Alright, we're going to paint the visor black. We're going to just paint the badge on. So before we get back to work, I want to take a moment to talk about our fabulous sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious souls just like you and I. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and just bury yourself in creativity. A membership with Skillshare has so much to offer. You are literally going to find yourself in a big treasure trove of knowledge. Once you get started, you can dive in right away, start learning new skills, and expand your knowledge. Everything that you need to learn to get better and get good at what you already are, or maybe there's something that you've been wanting to learn. Skillshare offers you the ability to have it burst out of your soul and start learning, and you're going to amaze yourself, your friends, and your family. Skillshare classes have no ads, so you can get started right away and start learning things immediately. It's like having a teacher right in front of you, right on the screen here. And you can even download these classes so that you can watch them offline. So wherever you go, your teacher will follow you. Lots of classes, and they're always launching new premium classes. And it is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. This is why I'm so excited to have Skillshare sponsoring me, and I'm so excited I'm going to give you a free, completely free premium trial just for clicking on the link in the description below so that you can dive in right away. Skillshare. Let's get back to work. Okay, so the next one I really like is the Viking hat. Let's make a Viking hat. We're going to crumble some newspaper around the top. And we're going to tape it so that the shape stays. So we're going to crumble newspaper into the shape of two horns, so they should look like a claw. There, like that. You should just curve it a little bit. We're going to need two of these. Don't worry if it's not perfect. You can always fix that. Yeah, we're just going to curve it a little. There, that's a little better. We're going to make another one. And we're going to attach the horns. So just tape the horns on. So there. And now you'll notice this is cupped because we taped it on while it was on top of the head. So it should actually fit perfectly. But there you go. So now we have the Viking helmet. Now we'll add the rest of the detail once we have the paper mache on. So now let's detail the Viking hat. We're just going to wrap a thin strip of cardboard around the bottom. And then we're going to wrap a thin strip just around the top, right through the middle. I'm going to cut some cardboard. wrap it around the bottom. Glue it on. Just remember your gloves. Gonna take another strip and we're gonna glue it along the middle like this. Glue it on. Okay, so let's paint the Viking hat. So I'm going to be using brown, gold for this, and of course we'll need white for the horns. Now to make a nice light brown color, we're going to mix mostly yellow with just a little bit of brown. Of course, you can use whatever colors you want. This is your project.
And there's your Viking helmet. That is actually really cool. I like this one.
Okay, so now let's make the eye lamp. What you need first is you need to cut out a cardboard circle. Okay, and this is where this is going to be the base of the eye lamp. Then you'll need to crumble some newspaper. Okay, just a nice long newspaper carrot. You want to curve it. And then you can crumple newspaper ball if you want, but I'm going to use a styrofoam ball. And I'm going to tape that onto here. Hang on, I'm going to roll this. And then actually we're going to crumble some newspaper at the tip here. So that we can get this on. There. And we'll just tape that onto here. And then we're just going to tape this. We're going to tape this down onto this cardboard. And yeah, like that. Yeah, that is kind of cute. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And just one last bit of detail on the headlamp, on the eye lamp. The little half moon cutout cardboard. Just gonna glue it right above there. Let's cover that up. There's the eyelid, and this is the eye. Okay, let's paint the eyeball lamp. So it's going to be reddish purple. Okay, so now you know how to accessorize your crewmate with hats. And be sure to check out the link in the description below if you want to learn how to make this puppet. So yeah, there's the police hat, you have a Viking hat. A Viking hat's pretty cool. The eyeball lamp, the eye lamp, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of creepy, but you know, we are in outer space with this game, so that's pretty cool. Kind of like that. and even a fancy little top hat. I went with the white top hat because I have a lot of black ones. Bendy is wearing a black one right now, so yeah, this is really cool. I like this. Alright, well thank you so much for watching, and thank you Skillshare for sponsoring me. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you have fun making these things. Hope you have fun with that. Work safe. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you Skillshare for sponsoring me. And I will see you all next time.
Oh no, a rat!
See you next time.